Greetings, fellow nature explorers. Step into the realm of wild battle, where we showcase the awe-inspiring battles, rivalries, and thrilling chases that unfold in the animal kingdom. The lion, being the true king of the jungle, decided to find out why an audacious intruder had ventured into its territory. The initial glance and intimidating roar were meant as warnings, but soon it escalated into a fierce battle, in which the bear realized that it was not welcome there. It quickly retreated from the battlefield. It's well known that cheetahs are the fastest runners, but the fact that they're capable of such astonishing leaps in height was hard to imagine. In this deadly confrontation, the zebra managed to thoroughly rattle the nerves of the crazed predator. As a result, the lioness not only remained hungry, but also beaten, as it is difficult to even count how many times it was thrown to the ground. The safari ceased to be boring when the king of beasts finally decided to launch an attack. It disperses an entire herd of buffaloes to prevent them from coming to the aid of their fellow herd member, and sinks its sharp teeth into the neck of the lagging runner. Unfortunately, the chances of survival for the latter are slim. The crocodile, with its mouth open, seemed to entice the curious snake, and as soon as it approached, the toothy predator attempted to attack. However, its intended victim turned out to be no easy target and quickly seized the initiative. Realizing that the battle would be too fierce for both of them, the reptiles decided to part ways. A lone leopard ventured into unfamiliar territory and found itself in a dangerous situation. A family of young lions surrounded it. The wild cats did not welcome the intruder and took turns delivering powerful strikes, but it must be acknowledged that the frightened spotted creature held its ground remarkably well. The spectacular clash between two tigers can boldly be called a battle of titans. Unexpectedly, one of them approaches the other closely, and a fierce fight ensues between them. It appears that this world was too small for the two of them. During the bullfight, the bull seemed to go crazy and began convulsing with its body. Suddenly, a dog jumped out of the crowd and engaged in a one-on-one struggle with the bull, which was 20 times larger than itself. It proved to be a fatal mistake, as the hefty bull nearly impaled the dog with its horns when it threw it against the barricade. The intentions of the cobra were simple. It wanted to feast on the chicks. However, the chicken didn't inquire about the purpose of the visit and boldly launched an attack to protect its brood. The harmless domestic bird became a true hero for its own offspring. A hungry leopard, spotting a porcupine, will surely attempt to make it its prey. However, such confrontations usually don't end well for the predator. It typically remains with an empty stomach and pierced limbs. Meanwhile, the porcupine carries on with its business. A fairly large crocodile was simply basking in the sun by the roadside. Within a few seconds, a horse from a nearby grazing herd decided to attack the predator and struck it twice with powerful hoof blows. The reptile was likely taken aback by such behavior and only started retreating towards thickets after the second attempt. A passerby who witnessed a conflict between a monitor lizard and a group of stray dogs captured a dramatic scene. The fearless reptile fought off the 4 dogs surrounding it. The monitor lizard attacked the weakest opponent and showed that it meant business. However, the lightning-fast attack did not deter the dogs, and they continued barking at their formidable adversary. An epic battle unfolded between a dog and a snake that had crawled into its territory. The pet dog tried to approach the dangerous intruder for a long time, but when the reptile leaped into the attack, attempting to sink its teeth into the barking opponent, it actually initiated a deadly duel, and it didn't end well for the snake. When lions gather to feast on freshly hunted meat, hungry crocodiles regularly try to join in the feast. However, the royal family is not accustomed to sharing their prey, so the lions have to fend off persistent guests, sometimes even risking their own lives. The lioness spotted another prey and was preparing for the attack. However, it was slightly taken aback when it realized that the wildebeest was not an easy target. Swiftly seizing the initiative, the horned creature initiated a chase after its assailant, and even some friends joined in the pursuit. The buffalo kept the aggressive rhinoceros on edge for a long time, despite being slightly smaller. But one careless move led to being taken down by the opponent. Hawk versus bird. I don't know what kind of bird it chose as the prey, but it's the kind of professional aerial attack I had to show you. Hawks are extremely agile birds, fast, and with lightning-fast reactions. Their eyesight is excellent, and they can spot their prey up to several kilometers away while soaring in the sky. Having tracked its prey, the bird makes a lightning dash and grabs it with its powerful clinging paws. However, during the chase, the hawk is so focused on its prey that it may not notice an obstacle, such as a tree or a house in front of it. If anyone recognizes a bird attacked by this raptor, post it in the comments. A brave turtle faces a pack of fearful cows. I've seen many videos of cows being curious and cowardly at the same time. This won't even be a battle, but just a funny episode with a turtle and cows who couldn't figure out what a live rock was doing in their pasture. The white cow gets the first bite on the nose. It bounces back in fright and runs away. Curiosity only grows after this, but no one else risks approaching. The bravest was a little calf. It came up as if nothing had happened and started sniffing the evil turtle. There was no need to wait for a bite in the nose, and then you see yourself and the scared cows scattering the whole herd. Wolf versus elk. A resident accidentally noticed the battle and filmed it with a drone. Despite the obvious difference in size, the wolf suddenly appeared from the forest and attacked the elk standing in shallow water. A long fight ensued between the animals. The elk fought off wolf attacks and tried to hoof it, yet the predator managed to get close to the victim and claw at its leg. A couple of minutes later, the elk managed to get away and tried to leave, but the wolf kept up and ran after the intended victim. Eventually, the elk managed to get to deep water, where the tired predator did not dare go. Adult elk are hunted only in packs, so it is unclear what the wolf was hoping for in our case. Eyewitnesses filmed how the bear managed to catch a large wild boar, but it didn't know what to do with it. It just bit it by the mane. Brown bears are omnivores, and apart from berries and mushrooms, they like meat very much. The poor boar was very lucky. The bear was scared away by people, and it quickly escaped into the forest. Hippos do not like strangers in their territory, or rather in their swamp, and even the most ferocious predators, crocodiles, sometimes have a hard time. Adult crocodiles are probably not afraid of anything except aggressive hippos. The bite of a female hippo was measured because males are too aggressive, but even its bite force reached a giant value, 128 kilograms per square centimeter. It's interesting that the word hippopotamus comes from the Greek word for water horse. Hippos are related to whales and cows. One of the most peaceful big cats is certainly the cheetah. Now, this doesn't mean that if you notice a cheetah that you can go up to it and rub its neck, but they're not dangerous for people. The world fame of the cheetah is not because of its peaceful disposition, but its incredible sprinting ability. Now you see how the fastest terrestrial predator spotted a family of warthogs, but the cheetah clearly underestimated its opponents. Several large warthogs started to defend their young fiercely and took turns pounding on the brazen predator. After a successful hit, the cheetah flew several meters into the air and immediately realized that it had to get out of the way quickly. There is hardly a more successful crocodile hunter in the world than the jaguar. It has become a true professional in this business. Therefore, no one has any doubts that it can handle any prey, and any crocodile too. This elephant is not going to share its territory with anyone. The heavyweight is showing the annoying lion couple that they have no place here. Thank you for being a part of the Wild Battle community. To ensure you never miss an update on animal battles, intense rivalries, and thrilling hunts, subscribe now and share your thoughts in the comments.